The thing in our overdrive. Can't touch. Can't rush. Select it. Select it. Select it. Select it. Can't touch.
Welcome, maybe the best day of the NBA, Thursday night, and we're happy you could be here with us. Moments away, it'll be the Sacramento Kings going up against the Minnesota Timberwolves. I'm Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony, Hall of Famer Doris Burke, and another Hall of Famer, David Aldridge, from the sidelines. And the starting lineup for the Timberwolves. Some big guys down front on the block, Towns and Gobert. Conley and Edwards are the guards. And it's McDaniels in at the 3 slot. And for the Kings, Fox is at the point, Monk out on the wing. The post pair for will be Murray and Sabonis. And it's DeRozan in at the 3. Here we are early in the NBA season, and teams focus on situational awareness. Doris, what have you noticed so far this season?
Yeah, Kev, these situations are really all about execution, right? Are players poised in late clock situations? First of all, do they recognize where the shot clock is? Can they adeptly and quickly read defenses? So those are some of the things I'm watching for. Wow, the size and speed of Towns, a natural-born highlight reel.
Here's DeRozan, and off there. He misses his first shot of the night. And here are the Timberwolves. The pass to McDaniels. Sinks the three-pointer.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
DeRozan inside. Working on McDaniels.
Never easy to stop this guy at the rim, but that is a beautiful contest right there.
And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. Great opportunity for a three-point play. Mike Conley was drafted to us back in 2007. And somehow, someway, he's gone his whole career without receiving a technical foul. Heck, you and I have received technical fouls over here, but not him on the floor.
Kevin, that is an impressive feat. And it's also probably why he's won the NBA Sportsmanship Award more than anyone else in the history of the league, and why we will never win it.
NBA2K insider Shams Charania on the line. Shams, what's the story?
Thanks, guys. The Kings were not complacent this summer. They have added all-star DeMar DeRozan in a sign-and trade. He brings even more firepower to an offense that was already among the league's best. In the loaded Western Conference, the Kings knew they had to make moves to stay in the fight. DeRozan is one of the biggest signings in Kings franchise history, guys.
A tremendous addition. Shams, thanks for the update. Outside, Fox. Out to DeRozan. Monk for three. And the three ball is good.
And you gotta love that three-point stroke of Monk. I mean, he's got such a high arcing shot there. It gives it a good chance to go in from deep.
Oh, here's Edwards. Outside, Towns. Offline with his three.
Ooh, couldn't quite get that one. 4 for 5.
Here's Murray. Out to DeRozan for 3. Gobert pulls it in.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going in this quarter.
Listen, turnovers happen. You've got to move on to the next play.
Monk against Edwards. Here's Sabonis. Sinks that one from the post.
Boy, you cannot give Sabonis this kind of advantage. He's got the kind of touch and focus necessary to score it.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, Sacramento's head coach gave me a few minutes. Now, I spoke to him about the plan for Karl Anthony Towns now. Coach said, we know Cat has size and power, so we're hoping we can match him there. We don't want to make ourselves soft targets for him. Can expect it to be intense and physical down on the block. Guys?
Thanks, David. Greg, give us one word to describe Domantas Sabonis on the offensive end.
Kevin, I guess I'd say dominant, but that only scratches the surface. The way Sabonis drops dimes, hits shots, and controls the glass, dominant just doesn't even really begin to say enough.
And it's tied up with that one. Greg, this is some kind of note. Last year, Minnesota, for just the second time, had ever won a series in the postseason.
Yeah, they've been bounced in the first round, 10 of 12 appearances. But last year's team was different. Their elite defense fueled the conference finals run.
And they blow the whistle for a foul. He was trying to disrupt the fast break opportunity. This is his second attempt at the line tonight.
And over the course of last year, he was up over 90%. And with a stroke like that, you see why.
Just one.
One shot.
And that one falls for Mike Conley. Well, defensively, Doris, these Minnesota Timberwolves are really a cut above the rest.
They led the league in defensive rating in 2024. They have so many ways to shut down what you're trying to do offensively. Length, athleticism, rim protection, commitment, and great scheme. They are a nightmare. Edwards, such an explosive scorer. You don't want to concede that three-point shot. Boy, that's going to make him feel good.
Fox inside the one. Rebounded by the Timberwolves.
Boy, a miss like that will drive any scorer crazy, especially with the defender giving a cushion.
Here's McDaniels. And Sabonis pulls it down. Murray outside. Outside, Fox. Good, and the assist goes to Murray.
And boy, Murray just understands the game. Everything looks like it comes easy to him, including making plays for others.
Now here's Conley. He's definitely not pleased how he played against the Lakers. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. For the Sacramento Kings, GA, the expectations for this group have risen.
Well, it was about just making the playoffs for this franchise and breaking that drought. Now, Kevin, it's about advancing in the postseason. Just getting there isn't good enough. Shoot two.
The first free throw is good. Some worry, Doris, about a logjam up front for the Timberwolves, but it seems to have worked out.
It certainly has, Kevin, and I think part of that is the high skill level of both Karl Anthony Towns and Naz Reid. Both of those guys can play the 4 and the 5 spot. What does that mean? Well, it allows either of them to line up next to Rudy Gobert, provide spacing with their shooting, and stay big. That's a huge advantage.
Hey, Greg, one thing that the Kings have had work for them over the last few seasons is their depth.
And have made some shrewd moves to fill out their bench. Got great contributions from their 6 through 10 players. It's been a big part of their recent success.
Sacramento shooting their second and third shots at the line right here.
That we move really easily.
That free throw, no good. You know, Greg, when you look at the Timberwolves' history, the first round had been a problem for them. But not last year, as they swept the Phoenix Suns.
And you got to look at it as being a tremendous success, right? Because going into the season, I don't know that anyone thought they would have made it to the conference finals. But, boy, that young group gelled well together, and the sky's the limit for the future.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
And Reed has it in the corner. Trains the three-pointer. Reed's got 5.
And off to an incredible start here early from long range.
There's Winslow. Here's Herter. Lays it up and banks it in.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Dillingham with the bucket.
And I'll bet his percentage is pretty high from that range.
The Kings trail by 7. Passes to Herter. It's Ellis on the wing. Launches a 3. Ingles with the rebound. For Minnesota, they've gone 7 of 13, just over 50% from the floor. Some good looks. There's 57 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Count the basket.
Boy, it seems like every shot he puts up, it's going in. This guy is hot.
What the hell?
Inside, here's Ellis. That's a no-go, and he's still looking for his first bucket after 2 shots.
Sacramento foul. Ellis. First personal foul. 4th team foul.
.44 seconds left here in the first quarter. Pass to Towns. Looks good, is good. Bucket number 4 from the field. He's taken only 6 shots.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
A shot by Alexander Walker, no good.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
McLaughlin. Rebound, Minnesota. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing the last matchup with the Lakers.
Total embarrassment. I was shocked at how poorly they played. I think they were shocked.
Well, frankly, they should be shocked. I mean, that kind of effort simply won't cut it in today's NBA. Let's see if they take any lessons from it.
They knocked him out, right? King good ball.
Here's Alexander Walker. He's guarded by Ellis. To the paint. Here's Towns. Lays it up off the glass. Towns has got 10.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
And give them credit for approaching this game with the right energy and intensity. This team has attacked every chance they've gotten.
It's been all about Karl Anthony Towns for the Minnesota Timberwolves. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. Right back after this break. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. Hey, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Minnesota?
How about the ball movement so far? I mean, the unselfishness, everyone here just playing for one another, and that can be infectious.
The other thing that's gone exceptionally well for them tonight is the shooting they've displayed from beyond the three-point arc.
And so in the game for the Timberwolves, some big guys down front on the block. Towns and Gobert. Edwards is out there with Dillingham. And it's Ingles in at the 3, the small forward.
It's impressive, the level of domination at both ends, and you're seeing the results.
You know this. It's not easy building a lead on the road, but this team has been lights out throughout the game.
You know, when Rudy Gobert is down low, it strikes fear into the opponent. This is a guy who has led the league in blocks and rebounds at different times. Inside the paint, he is just a nightmare to battle against.
Miles chipped back in for two. Miles got his first 2 points of the night.
Oh, how about the finesse there? Nice little gentle touch on the board.
And you know, when you have that gentle touch, those chip-ins are easy to come by. Jones against Edwards. Outside, Towns. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
Timberwolves leading by 15. So the Timberwolves call their first time out. It's been a few years now, Doris, but it feels like point guard is the position in the NBA.
Well, Kevin, we certainly have our share of great point guards. Luka Doncic, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, they seem to be in the MVP conversation consistently. But the last couple MVPs, you look back, you've got a couple of centers. For a long time, the small forward spot dominated the game. It's really something that's in constant flux.
And some changes here for the Kings. McDaniels checked in for Justice Winslow. And Monks subbed in for Kevin Huerter. And then for Minnesota, McDaniels comes in for Karl Anthony Towns. And it's Mike Conley in for Dillingham. Conley gets the bucket.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
They get the rebound. Monk, second shot opportunity. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. Here is the 2K leaderboard with the list of last season's top three-point shooters. Michael Conley is third.
The bucket must have looked 3 feet wide to him last year. I mean, very deserving in terms of that spot among the league leaders from 3.
Up and in on the layup.
Conley's
got 4 points now in the quarter.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Kevin, thank you very much. Jaden McDaniels has become an X factor for the Wolves. Mike Conley says, we know what he does defensively, but the offense that he can bring for us balances our unit. It's much needed. Guys tend not to think of him as an offensive player, but he does have that in his game. Kevin?
But I love the reference to an X factor. He definitely is that. All right, David, thank you. On the basket by Jones. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. To the inside. And finished off by Gobert.
I love that Rudy left no doubt. Show off that power, Rudy.
To the right side. Fires the 3. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got his 4th rebound in this one. Edwards against Monk. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
So the Kings call timeout, their first. And those advanced numbers, Doors, they show Rudy Gobert is historically great.
Kevin, I love that you are an analytics lover, but for me, it's about the eye test. Rudy Gobert has won the Defensive Player of the Year on more than one occasion. He's played on winning teams, and he's been an integral part of their success. He is one of the all-time great defenders we've seen.
What's going on here? Please.
Big group substitution here for Sacramento. Sabonis, he's checked in for Trey Lyles. Kevin Huerter comes in for McDaniel. DeMar DeRozan, he's checked in for Malik Monk. And it's Fox in for Jones. Timberwolves also changing it up. Naz Reid, he's checked in for Rudy Gobert. And Nickeil Alexander-Walker in for Joe Ingles. And Aaron Fox gets the whistle that time. That'll be his second foul of the game. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. Edwards. And it's in. Basket number 6 for him thus far. He has only missed 2 shots from the floor.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
Here's McLaughlin. Gets that one to fall after missing his first 2. 1 for 3 from the field. Minnesota leading by 22. Edwards with it. Sabonis defending. Outside Conley. A 3 ball. It's rebounded by Huerter.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Past 7. Got to 10 past 7.
Minnesota's gone 3 of 7 tonight from 3-point territory.
2 minutes.
Bounce pass Conley. Now Reid. 11 points for him in that last game against the Lakers in Los Angeles. And he drops it in from the low post. McDaniel's got 5 now.
And without looking at the scoreboard, you think they were the team trailing and trying to fight their way back.
And they get it back. It's up a 3. McLaughlin, no good.
Got his hand out enough on that one to bother the 3-point attempt. Great hustle on that one.
You know, we talk about this time and time again, trying to stay connected to shooters along the perimeter. Nicely done.
From deep, Huerter. Tries again. McLaughlin, no good. And it's Conley with the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. And 1:01 left to play in the first half. Stolen by Michael Conley. Here's McDaniels. Nice work on the board. It's paying off with the basket. McDaniels got 4 this quarter.
Yeah, Jake McDaniels with a very good sense for when he should look to score it, especially in the painted area.
The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
32 seconds left in the first half. Here's Alexander Walker. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet.
There's a reason Mike Conley's teammates love playing with him. If you're open, I promise he'll find you.
McLaughlin, the pass to DeRozan. Tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good.
What a brutal night for this guy, and it is having a ripple effect throughout the team. This is tough.
DeRozan, second personal foul. Second
for Minnesota, they have hit all four of their chances so far in this one.
For the Timberwolves, Jaden McDaniels, 2 shots.
Shoot 2.
The free throw drops for McDaniels. And McDaniels drops them both. Winslow, the pass to Fox. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves leading by a full 31 points at the end of the quarter. They've been playing some ferocious defense. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Carl, you guys have built a lead. What is the key to maintaining or increasing it going forward?
I mean, don't change what we're doing. Just stay together, keep passing the ball, keep playing great defense, and just keep making them think and make decisions, especially the difficult ones.
You had the advantage in the first half. We'll see if you can keep that advantage in the second half. Thanks for your time, man. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to 2K Sports, everybody. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Let's talk about that first half. There was no stopping Anthony Edwards in the first half. He had 13 points, 2 rebounds, and 1 assist. And, Kenny, what did you see out there from the Timberwolves?
Watching that half, they did a great job in transition. It's so hard to score in the half court when you let your defense set up. So anytime you get a chance, go. You go. Kind of reminds me of being. That's why they call me the Jet. Jack, get down the court fast as you can. Come on, man.
Shaq, how do you think Sacramento played?
The shooting percentage they allowed was through the roof. The coach is absolutely gripping. We need to take some pride on the other end and just lock it in. Lock it in. Lock it in.
That about wraps it up. Time now for the second half of the game. We go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Edwards with a strong contribution so far in this one.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
One of the things every player is after is efficiency at the offensive end. And boy, this young guy has done just that.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. The post pair for him will be Murray and Sabonis. Fox is out there with Ellis, and it's Herter in at the small forward. So that's the 5 in the game for Sacramento.
That's about moving downhill with purpose. McDaniels puts it on the floor and makes the drive work.
Fox finds Herter. Now here's Sabonis, defended by Gobert. Sabonis' shot is off.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
The Kings shooting 31%, not looking sharp offensively, to say the least. Here's Herter. And it's McDaniels with the rebound.
By a basket.
McDaniels got 5 rebounds tonight. No one near Conley as he lets it go. Drills the three-pointer. Conley's got 13.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
With a short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. The Timberwolves are now on the same page. Karl Anthony Towns says it's good when you're able to sacrifice to see the results you wanted and share the success. We're all making this happen. This is a team coming together and saying, we really want to do something special. Kevin, they're right on the road to doing that.
Well said, David. Karl Anthony Towns is very motivated. Definitely.
Yeah, this guy is exceptional from the charity stripe. You want a guy like Karl Anthony Towns who can knock these down as a big.
The Timberwolves have been excellent at the free throw line here today. A flawless 6 for 6. And he makes the first. We know, Doris, that Towns might already be one of the best shooting bigs ever.
Well, Kevin, he flat stated and called himself the best shooting big of all time. He has an argument because not only has she shot the ball incredibly well from deep, even as his volume has gone up, his efficiency stays the same. This is a gifted offensive post player. What's striking about Karl Anthony Towns is resiliency. He'll bounce back from challenges. He's got a very impressive positive attitude.
Ellis outside. Over Edwards. That one off the back iron and out.
Going for that shot in that situation is something that isn't going to help the offense.
And in a way, by taking that one, he's bailing out the defense. It's just too easy to stop.
Whistle blows, basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
Personal foul.
Domantas Sabonis is one of the outstanding passers from the post position that we have in today's game. If you're open, he'll find you.
The Kings shooting their fourth attempt at the free throw line right here.
And they were 75% from the line a season ago.
Catching up on the changes for Sacramento. DeRozan comes in for Kevin Huerter. And it's Malik Monk in for De'Aaron Fox.
One shot.
Ellis no good on the free throw.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
Every aspect of Anthony Edwards' game is on display. This guy has been cooking from the outset.
Monk, the pass to Sabonis. Can't hit that one. Gobert with the defensive effort. Outside Conley. The feed to Towns from 12 feet out. And he hits the jumper for two. Towns has got 14 points for the game.
Well, I absolutely love the way this guy has controlled the pace tonight. They've been able to play the style they want.
Gobert with the block.
Wow, insanely tough to get a shot off when Rudy Gobert is around.
And that'll be two free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That one on DeRozan. This is his second trip to the free throw line.
And looking back at last season, how about 87% from the line? So that's obviously nothing to sneeze at.
And the first one at the line is good. Lyles checked in for Sacramento. He's perfect from the line this time.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
DeRozan finds Ellis. And here is Lyles. Can they get it? Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Here's Conley. buries the easy one. Conley's got 5 points in the quarter.
Getting it done on both ends, and it shows up in the score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
Here's Edwards. It's hauled in by the Kings. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Deep two from Murray. That one wide left. Here's Minnesota. They're on a 16-7 run. Pass to Ingles. Out left to the wing. Towns wide open. They get it back. Gobert. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Gobert's got his second basket of the night.
We always know this has been a strength of Rudy Gobert, getting the offensive window. Nicely done.
And so Monk will bring it up for Sacramento.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Here's Murray. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Second personal foul.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for Minnesota.
They bullied the defense here in the paint. Look at all of those buckets inside. Just hard to defend in the paint.
I think another thing that's striking here tonight, the ball movement is incredible. Again and again, they're making smart passes to ready shooters.
First free throw is good.
And hard not to get excited about Keegan Murray's potential. He can shoot the ball. He rebounds it. If this guy continues to grow his game, he could end up being a high-level impact player.
Winslow's checked in for Trey Lyons. Reed, he's checked in for Minnesota. Dillingham comes in for Michael Conley. So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses. Minnesota's gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. Dillingham wide open and he fires. No good with the triple. Sacramento's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Murray kicks to DeRozan. Shoots over Reed, and DeMar DeRozan the bucket on the assist by Murray. DeRozan's got his second basket.
That is right in his wheelhouse. DeMar DeRozan in the mid-range.
Dillingham with the bucket.
Always helps to get these kinds of looks, right? Super easy to convert from that distance.
There's Winslow. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Ingles has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Feeds it to Towns. And DeRozan sends it back.
Woohoo! DeRozan with the D. Go ahead and show off that length, DeMar.
And it's Murray with the jam.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Ingles can't get it to go. Kings shooting is leaving something to be desired. Just 36% here in the third quarter. Outside for Murray. It's stolen by Gobert. Here's Ingles, and he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Let's remember, this guy is 6'8". Joe Ingles a threat to throw it down.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. The pass to Towns. The shot's good on the assist by Ingles. And that's now 18 points for Karl Anthony Towns. And for Sacramento, they're shooting about 33%. Not happy with their play on that end. And here's Gobert in the corner. Dillingham with it. His three-pointers off the mark. The 3 quarters of play all in the books. And this one all but over already. Minnesota on top as they end the third quarter with an energy burst. A 19-7 run. Live from Golden One Center. You're watching 2K Sports. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver, and he did just that.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. And a look at the 5 for the Timberwolves to start the fourth. We've got Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Also, Dillingham out there. And it's Garza in at the center position.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Minnesota's gotten the three-point bug tonight. They've taken 15 shots outside the arc. 6 of 15.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
Dillingham's gotten 3 of his 5 shots to go here. Shots good by Lyles.
The assist, Kobe Jones.
It's been a nice stretch for them offensively.
I mean, the communication's great. The movement's been really good. This is solid team basketball.
Here's Garza. Hits the three-point bomb. Garza's got 5 points now this quarter.
And no matter who it is, that kind of deed isn't going to get it done.
Back to Jones. Ball stolen. Here's Shannon. And the league trying to get a bit more competition in the All-Star game. Right, you got any ideas there?
Well, cash prizes seem to work well for the in-season tournament. Even a little something might help up the ante just a bit. And watch out you don't bring the whole basket down on top of you, young fella.
I don't think he ever wanted to let go of the rim. Here's McDaniels. Hits it from three-point range. McDaniels got his first 3 points of the game.
Well, if you offer no resistance defensively, he's going to knock down the three. It's really that simple, guys.
Here's Shannon. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. The Kings have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. And now Minnesota on the fast break.
Wow, we are going to remember that one for a while.
I know I will, Greg. That was special. That was really special. And they're bringing you up close and personal on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. On the wing, Winslow. Passes it to McLaughlin. Over Dillingham. Rebound, Minnesota.
And I'm not sure that is a shot that he should be taking.
Well, it's hard to imagine that the play was designed to go in that direction. Boy, I'd be surprised if we see that again.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
And it's denied. And they get it back. The second chance effort, Jones. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark. Minnesota with the ball. They're on a 13-5 run here. Here's Garza. And he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket. Garza's got 7 now in this quarter.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Out to the wing. Here's McDaniels. Got a hand on it.
Boy, a tough go for him in this quarter. You can see how desperately he wants to get things started. He just can't make a shot.
Alexander Walker with the ball. That's tipped. It's stolen by Lyles. Here's McDaniels. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. The NBA has always been a star-driven league, Greg, and that's reflected in team strategies now more than ever before.
It is. All over the league, teams now building their systems around their stars, surrounding them with complementary players and running the offense through them as much as possible.
The free throw drops from McDaniels. Some changes for Sacramento. Sabonis comes in for Trey Lyles. And Kevin Huerter subbed in for Jones. good on both. And a little over 3.5 minutes in the book. Here's Dillingham. Sabonis grabs the board. For Sacramento, they've gone just 2 of 8 in this fourth quarter. The final quarter not treating them well so far. And Herter gets it to go. Minnesota's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth.
2 minutes.
Now Dillingham. Wide open. Sabonis grabs the board. Sabonis has got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's Herter. Another shot. And the layup's good off the glass.
Boy, that could have been an empty possession, but Sabonis hustle on the glass, turns it into a couple of points.
Here's Alexander Walker. Kicks to Ingles. Takes the 3. Knocks down the 3-ball.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout. Big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Timberwolves.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And they'll take the win tonight, setting the tone in the first matchup of this 4-game season series.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Mike Conley.
A big part of their success was his ability to keep the ball moving, finding guys when they would flash open, making every effort to put this game on ice.
Well, just terrific teamwork. Each guy doing his part. You love what you're seeing from them tonight.
It's been all Timberwolves. Here's Dillingham. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And Greg, talk about a guy who can create for himself. Dillingham can already score on elite defenders.
Yeah, and Kevin, a lot of that is his footwork. You can see the hours he's put into it. And then add in the body control and quickness. Good luck slowing this young man down.
The Kings making a switch here. Piles checked in. Here's Alexander Walker. It's good.
Well, they knew it would be a hostile environment, and they rose to the challenge.
And sometimes when everyone's rooting against you, it seems to bring the unit closer together. It certainly did tonight.
And the confidence from Sabonis. Since being traded from OKC back in 2017, this guy has raised his level.
Now, here's Ingles. And so it's the Timberwolves taking care of business here. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Hey, thanks a lot, Carl. A lot of players got in on the action offensively. When you get it rolling as a team, how good can you be?
I mean, it's awesome, you know, to get a chance to keep the defense guessing. We did a great job of that tonight. You know, we did a fabulous job. We let our defense be our offense tonight, and that's when we were at our best, that's what happens.
It certainly was great on the floor tonight, man. Congrats on the win. Back to you.
Thank you for that, David. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for tuning in. So long and good night, everyone.
Thanks for watching. Cheerio.